Alright, I'm back. Yeah, finally I'm back. Streaming like early today. Alright, hold on, let me just put my fan at a higher speed. Alright, let's freaking go. Okay. Yeah, okay, there are certain things that we can do today. Okay, I'm gonna put up a poll. Alright, I'm gonna freaking put up a poll as usual, like yesterday. Alright, draw, game, or just chat, or chill, or I don't know, do something else, like ask me anything, or like watch something, or I don't know. Alright, let's go. Alright, I have set up a poll. Alright, you can just choose your options. Although I wanted to kind of like start drawing, because hold on, I'm having some food right now. Alright, so I wanted to start drawing because I'm like not feeling like drawing lately because of my, I don't know, it's mostly art block or some shit. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna start with drawing, but then we might kind of like transition to kind of like gaming later. We will see about that though. We will see about that. I wanna tell you a story. Hold on. That just happened with me just today. Alright, happened with me just today. I want to tell you a story, guys. Hold on. Yeah, alright. I want to tell you a story that happened with me just today. Alright, just today. I went out for, I don't know, for a walk. Okay, and when I came back from the walk, I usually kind of like stand under my apartment. Alright, just taking in some air and like watching a lot of freaking people and shit like that. Yeah, just chilling. Alright, So there were two people, all right, unloading some goods, all right. There was a goods carrier, all right, or a goods truck, and there were two boys, basically they were like younger than me, unloading something. So they saw me coming towards my apartment, all right, and then I stood there, just chilling, just looking at people and stuff like that, all right, just chilling. And they started kind of like smiling and laughing. Not smiling, it's like laughing at me for like whatever reason. I saw that and I did not understand anything, all right. Then I was like, yeah, they must be kind of like cracking a joke between themselves, and they're just laughing at like the joke that they must be cracking. I don't know, all right. So I ignored it, but they kind of like kept on looking at me and like laughing. I don't know what was the reason. I was like dressed kind of like in my usual casual clothes. I don't know. All right. So I don't know what was the reason why they were freaking laughing at me, but that was freaking creepy and weird, to be honest. Like two men laughing at like another guy, or like at least or I think smiling at like another guy. That is freaking creepy. And then after that, the apartment guard who kind of like guards our apartment, I told him that they were there kind of like, I don't know, they were there kind of like laughing or something. Okay, so they're constantly watching me and like laughing at me or something like that. Yeah, they were also kind of like staring and like watching me and laughing and smiling and laughing. Sorry, giggling, I mean, not laughing. So he did not understand anything, and then one of the guy kind of like saw that I was like talking with my guard, and he was like, what happened, bro? I was like, and then I asked him that why you kind of like looking and like laughing at looking from over there and like laughing at me or something. He was like, no, we are just laughing at our jokes, that's it. I was like, fine. And then I just came back up home. That is freaking weird. So yeah, it's freaking creepy and freaking weird. So yeah, I think it's so why I kind of like wanted to say this is because this is freaking creepy. This is like happened to me, I think, for the first time in my life, if I'm not wrong. But then again, the other reason is that if something happens to me, then you know what happened. So this is kind of like a proof. Yeah, they could be freaking anyone. They could be freaking anyone. They could be anyone. So yeah, they could be hostile, they could be friendly, or they could be just, I don't know, goofy, I guess. It could be anyone. So that's why I'm putting this up on the stream as a proof. If something happens to me, then yeah, you know why. Well, I think I have made some enemies, like some people do not like me at all, just because, you know, they cannot face their own mistakes and like their own truth. So yeah, so as you get freaking famous, there are people who do not like you. There are people who will begin to freaking hate you and who wants you to kind of like not exist or like go, I guess. So yeah, I'm really not feeling like drawing today. Yeah, I was feeling like drawing in the morning, but not right now. But I am still gonna try to freaking draw, okay? Because, oh yeah, I wanna talk about the timeline of the, like, after this, what I kind of like plan to do. Okay, I wanna start animation as soon as possible. I thought I could start it like in March or something, but no. I wanna get started like with like pumping out like pumping out like big illustrations as soon as possible. So that is my immediate and first goal right now, apart from the animation project that I'm like working on. So I have to do like both of the things. Okay, I might have to kind of like keep the YouTube thing on the side for a while, YouTube and like everything else on the side for a while. Then after, if I can, you know, pump out like illustrations in like a single month, like at least 15 illustrations in like in like a single month, then I can say yes, no, I have reached somewhere. All right, so yeah. And that is very difficult to do. 15, not 30. 30 is like 30 illustrations per in a single month is like very difficult to do. You cannot do it because you have to plan a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, you can't do it. Small drawings, that's fine, but big illustrations, no. You just can't do it. 30 illustrations in like single month, no. Alright, so yeah, so my plan is that in, I don't know, April, from April, I'm gonna start making illustrations. So that is the reason why I wanna get started with drawing. Alright, and then in May or June, whenever I feel that it's appropriate, I can start with the animation stuff. Alright, creating small animations and stuff. And then we can finally begin creating the Naruto fanfic project. And also apart from that, I am thinking about creating an original piece of like animation, because the fanfic and all that is like fine, but you know, that won't freaking get me paid or something. Okay, I cannot put that in the animation festivals and everything. That is like fine, but you know, the original stuff is like more important and like more better. Like I want to create something like, there are a lot of freaking original short films and stuff, okay, and I'm not a good story writer, to be honest. So I want to create something like, I don't know, very cool and very awesome. I haven't even freaking thought about it, to be honest. Also, I need to revive this channel because it's like all over the place right now. The content is like all over the place right now. I'm doing reactions, and some Pokemon stuff. Alright, then I'm planning to move from the tutorials to more entertainment stuff. So yeah, don't know, I'm like just tired of like making tutorials now, because frankly nobody watches them, to be honest. The entertainment stuff is where it's at. I might do tutorials here and there, but other than that, no. Alright, my food is like done. I am gonna go wash my hands, and like I'm gonna come back, and then we are gonna start drawing. Oh shit, it's Horror Butterfly. Hello, what's up, bro? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? So yeah, I think as I mentioned before, I don't know, I will try to kind of like draw today. I wanted to draw some hot guys and girls, but I am literally not feeling like drawing lately. Nice, bro. Caricatures are super good. I can never draw caricatures, by the way. So yeah, we are gonna start drawing right now. Alright, we're gonna start with our usual gestures and shit. Alright, the thing that I'm like lacking right now, the thing that I'm like lacking right now is my shapes. Alright, because I kind of like do not tend to use shapes. I forget to use kind of like shapes. So while doing gestures, that is what we are gonna try to do. Alright, let's go. 5 gestures, alright, 5 gestures. 30 seconds each. Man, 30 seconds is done. Jesus Christ, this goes so fast, and I'm freaking rusty right now. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. Alright, there we go. Fricked up the freaking legs as usual, man. And I made them freaking shorter as usual. I frick up the proportions every goddamn time. Every goddamn time, bro. Every time I frick up the freaking proportions. I am searching for some really difficult kind of like poses. Really freaking difficult poses. I don't know if I will play a game today or not. I don't know, man. I am really not feeling like drawing anything, to be honest, lately. I think my drawing days are done. I might have to delete this channel. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No freaking way I'm gonna freaking delete this channel, bros. Man, these shapes are freaking bad. I don't know what kind of like bullshit shapes are these, but yeah, they're bad. They could be kind of like much better. Shapes are freaking bad. I mean, they are good for a kind of like an amateur shit. Why do you curse so much? I'll go get my keyboard to draw. Drawing without it is so much time consuming. Draw wrestling poses. I do not have wrestling poses right now, but I will draw them afterwards. Hold on. Why do you curse so much? I don't know. It's kind of like a habit that I freaking formed while I was like, you know, making content and everything. It's kind of like a habit. It's kind of like a habit, the cursing stuff like frick and shit like that. But I don't know, some people find it like cool, some people don't like it. And I do not curse kind of like, you know, like really bad words, just some normal stuff. Yeah, sorry, I'm like really freaking rusty right now. I am kind of like, my brain is kind of like trying to figure out what is like going to work, what is like not going to work. So that's why I'm kind of like struggling with drawing better lines, I guess. Yeah, but the shapes over here are like super cool, so I kind of like it. Alright, we have two more poses. Oh my god. We have two more poses. We have, oh Jesus Christ, we have 3 likes. What the frick? Who the frick liked 3 times? Bro. 3 likes already? Goddamn. Yeah, this one is like super freaking crazy. Hold on, let me. Yeah, these are super freaking cool poses. I like these a lot. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to put this on like another layer. This is kind of like a whitish kind of like pose. Hold on. We got this, boys. Yeah, this one was like really freaking difficult, but I wanted to kind of like have that. Good pose, I guess. Yeah, very difficult pose. I'm glad I did that. Very freaking difficult pose. He's like dancing on his shoulders, I guess. Okay, what is next? Yeah, this one is also kind of like a little bit stiff and hard, so we're gonna try to do that because we are choosing more stiffer poses. Man, my hand is freaking gone right now. Can't draw properly. My brain is like, you know, still kind of like thinking. Yeah, look at that. That freaking thinking process is like crazy. Look at that. No longer it's like intuitive. Freaking crazy thinking process, bro. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like fricked up in the legs. Kind of like mess shit up. My brain started to freaking think. No longer it was like intuitive. Yeah, there we go. All right. I think we have 5 poses. Brain is still kind of like fried right now. Maybe I should not draw. I don't know. Alright, we have 5 poses, whatever, man. He's like doing some shit. Who cares? Okay. Draw wrestling poses. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so what I kind of like wanted to do today is I saw a really good hold on. Hold on, hold on. I saw really look at this, hold on, look at this. Really crazy freaking perspective I saw. Alright, so that's why I was like thinking about it, that you know I should freaking do that shit. Do perspective like that, like draw stuff in like perspective like that. Hold on, let me show you guys. Where is this? Look at this. Goddamn, man, people can't even freaking see. Hold on, my camera is like very the gain is a lot. Look at this. Yeah, now look at that. Really freaking crazy freaking perspective. So I was like, you know what, we can draw some shit like this. This is kind of like easy. This is not at all hard. The hard ones, alright, the hard ones are the ones that are like not in perspective. It's like just kind of like slapped on like a freaking sticker. Alright, those are the freaking hard ones to draw. The perspective ones are freaking easy and like fun. Yeah, those are the freaking hard ones, bro. Hold on. 3 words, Jesus Christ, 3 words on drawing. Oh my god, bro, y'all freaking crazy. Y'all freaking gonna kill me right now. And also, yeah, we did draw some Vegeta yesterday. Alright, Vegeta yesterday. We did draw some Vegeta yesterday. Look at this shit. This is bad coloring, man. Hold on, where is the Vegeta one? Yeah, this one is like good color. Although bad kind of like placement of the eye, which is like fine, whatever, man. Doesn't really matter. Seki. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, hi, welcome, bro. How are you doing? I think it's your first time over here. Mr. Blueprint. First time, Mr. Blueprint's first time. Alright, I don't know what we are gonna do today. I have a few options right now. I will either try to freaking draw, okay, by looking at freaking references, or we can, as usual, play a game like Age of Empires, because I literally do not have anything else on my computer. Alright, hold on, give me a minute. I am saving some shit. Alright, we are gonna draw a buff dude. Alright, look at this. We will draw a buff dude. Alright, I'm gonna draw some shit today. Then we are gonna freaking play a game. Then we're gonna start playing a game. First we're gonna draw, then we're gonna start playing a game. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in like hot dudes and babes. Yeah, these are super freaking cool. I like this. Although I am missing a lot of freaking shape language over here, I'm just, you know, drawing just whatever, to be honest. Missing a lot of shape language over there. This is really cool. A lot of shape language over here though. Okay, let's yeah, this is gonna be freaking hard. I know it. Alright, let's try to kind of like draw his entire freaking body. Okay, in the reference we do not have a body, but we will try to kind of like draw his entire freaking body over here. All right. All right, there we go. I think we have his entire freaking body. His head is kind of like slightly smaller, so I'm gonna slightly make it bigger. He has a weights. He has some weights over here. There we go. No, the eyes are sorry. The eyes are kind of like too close. I mean we can do that. We can have a character like that, but still I do not like that. All right, there we go. I don't know, this is like very rough, I guess. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna do like some crazy ass freaking fair shit right now. I am not feeling like it. I think I should move this leg to the side even more. I don't know, whatever, man. All right, that's it. That's it. Got him. What is next? All right, I'm gonna draw something else now. Let's draw. All right, let's draw this pose. Yeah, this is a girl. Hold on, I'm not gonna draw any girls today. I'm gonna draw some men today. Sid draws men. Got him. Hold on. All right, there we go. We have a good pose over here, but this guy is opposite of this guy, so I think I freaked up a lot of shit over here. It's fine. Oh man. Yeah, he's very skinny. All right, so that's how we are gonna freaking portray him. Very skinny guy, very skinny guy. Alright, this is like whatever, man. I think I need to make his torso a bit smaller because his legs are a bit smaller, so I will make his torso a bit smaller. Well, I'll make his legs a bit bigger because if I kind of like make his torso a bit smaller, it's just gonna look freaking weird. And I have to change like everything then. Yeah, there we go. Now we can start making his torso a bit kind of like smaller. Yeah, there we go. Always freaking mess up the freaking proportions, bro. I always mess up the proportions every goddamn time. There we go. Hold on, let me draw the ribs over here, because these are very important. Like, these are almost like ribs but also serratus anterior muscles, so these are like both together. Yeah, there we go. Really cool freaking drawing over here. Might kind of like make this a little bit more smaller, slightly smaller. Hold on, I'll check your chats. Don't worry about it. Sid draws men. All right, Sid draws men. Sid draws men. Goddamn. Hey, I just came across your stream and your art is style really. How long have you been doing digital art? Oh, I have been doing this for like the past, I don't know, 4 years or something. Yeah, this is whatever I have right now. This is my art stuff. Hold on, let me show you guys. Yeah, this is Genshin Impact drawing that I did recently. Okay, then this is Pokemon, the new stars, right? And I have a lot of stuff, bro. I have a lot of stuff. This is Sakura, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, as usual. Yeah, so so like my drawings were really good from the beginning, as a kid. All right. So I have been drawing from like I went to an art school in like 2014, and like in 2017 I graduated, but then but my drawing was like super shit because they did not focus on drawing, they did focused on graphic design and stuff. So after that, in 2021 I kind of like took drawing seriously, and I have been drawing since like 2021 2022, I guess. So yeah, it's been like, I don't know, around like 4 years or something. So yeah, but I'm still kind of like not as good as like other kind of like professional artists, but we are trying to kind of like get good, I guess. So that is like another thing. But thank you that you like my drawings, man. Thank you that you like my drawings. We are drawing maybe another guy over here. This one is like simple, nothing too crazy. Yeah, really freaking sick shapes over here. We got some really good shapes over here. Really good gesture this painting kind of like, this drawing kind of like, this reference kind of like has. But I said drawing, then painting, then reference. Yeah, this one was like simple, really crazy shapes, I guess. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. Sorry, I'll be right there with you guys. Hold on, give me a minute. This is done almost. There we go. really kind of like very simple drawing. Exaggerated a lot of shapes over here though. A lot of shapes. Sid draws man finally. All right, there we go. There we go, there we go. Exaggerated a lot of shapes. Madam. All right, what is which man is freaking next now? Give me a man. Sid draws man. Give me a man now. Okay, I got a good reference. This is the this is backside reference. Backside references. Hold on. Oh shit. Wait, you know what? This is like bothering me. Hold on, give me a minute. Yeah, there we go. Wanted to make that face like a bit smaller. That is like that was like bothering me. Or I don't know, man. Hold on. I don't think that is like appropriate, because the thinner you kind of like go, the bigger your kind of like face becomes. So yeah, I think that is true. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Okay, the next one is this. We have the whole back over here to kind of like draw, which is gonna be freaking difficult, really difficult. I can't even freaking understand the fingers over there. man. Okay, hold on. I think I messed up the proportions over here. This is, yeah, this is like that. All right, we got something really freaking good. That other leg is, I don't know where's that freaking other leg. I cannot find it, to be honest. All right, this is good. Now we will try to do the freaking back muscles. This is gonna be freaking I don't know, difficult, I guess. I am not even understanding any part of the muscles over here. Yeah, I understood this one. This is the shoulder blade. This is, I think, another freaking shoulder blade over here. Apart from that, I am not understanding anything. Yeah, so I think this is the shoulder blade over here. This is like the other shoulder blade over there. Yeah, that's it. This is the hip bone. Yep, I think that's it. That's the trapezius, I guess. And there are not a lot of freaking muscles over here, so I'm gonna just leave them as is. I'll fix the knee over there. Yep, this is it. Sid finally draws men, bros. Sid finally draws men. I finally draw men. The what? The real what the frick is your name? Also, what's up? Ishirak Arts, the real Ishirak Arts. Well, what's up, bro? How are you doing? How are you doing? Who said chat and chill? Oh my god, nobody say telling me to freaking game. Man, I need to freaking play a game, Rose. Please, I need to play a game. Somebody kind of like vote for games. Please. I am tired of drawing right now. Please, bros, somebody please vote for games. Please. Okay. I think I'm gonna do like these 4 for now. All right. I could not find anything else. Or rather, there's like a lot of stuff, but I'm like not feeling like drawing right now. This one was the freaking weirdest one because it was the first one. The other 3 kind of like turned out super freaking well. I absolutely love these 3. So yeah. Hold on, let me. I'm like trying to find out like another one. Okay, we'll draw a fatso, right? We will draw a fatso. I have a reference of a lady over here, like really freaking fat ladies. So we will draw a fatso now. We will kind of like convert that lady into a man. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Yeah, this is gonna be freaking difficult because fat Fat people are like super difficult to draw. Hello Zany Draws, what's up bro? What's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello Zany Draws. Okay, I'm gonna put this like on another layer. This is gonna be freaking difficult. Yeah, this is gonna be freaking difficult. I already knew this. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. Give me a minute, man. Yeah, this is freaking difficult. Fat people are like freaking difficult because the fat kind of like saturates in like weird freaking places when you kind of like draw them. So that is the freaking biggest problem. All right, that is the biggest problem ever. The fat has to kind of like saturate in like the weirdest freaking places. All right, there we go. I think, yeah, this is fine for now. I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever. This is so funny. I swear to God, this is so funny. I don't know. This is kind of like difficult because I think this is probably the most difficult part ever. Alright, to draw kind of like fat people. Alright, because the fat kind of like saturates in like unusual places. Alright, and it kind of like gets really freaking difficult to draw, to kind of like shape it, all right, with your usual kind of like shapes. So yeah, that is the reason why it's like really freaking difficult. Yeah, this dude is like done for life, bro. This dude is done for life. He ain't coming back from life. He's very near to kind of like going to God. All right, yeah, this one is like super difficult to draw, the fat one. Super freaking difficult to draw. Super freaking difficult. See, this is what I mean. All right, this is what I mean. You cannot kind of like have like proper shapes in this one. All right, so normally the case is like, you know, this is a curve, this is a straight. All right, this is a curve, this is a straight. All right, over here though, because of the freaking fact, you cannot have a curve versus a straight. All right, like at all. Still, I kind of like try to do that. All right, so this is kind of like a curve, this is kind of like a curve, but then these two are like straights. Same goes over here. Curve, curve, straight, straight. All right, straight, but then also curve. All right, yeah, straight, curve. Yeah, this is the problem with fat kind of like drawings over here. It is very difficult to draw the straights and curves with the fat people. Very difficult to draw that. Because there is no, you know, no muscle kind of like indication where the muscle begins and where it kind of like closes and shit like that. So yeah, it's very difficult to draw. All right, it's Frostine. What is the character name in your PFE? Zany Draws. I don't know if they're still here. Reverse search it, bro. Reverse search it. Reverse search it. You might find the character name. Do something else, chat, chill, and draw. Alright, we got 8 freaking votes. Most people said draw. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. Done drawing for the day. We drew men today, by the way. We drew men. All of this shit are like men. All of these people are like men. All of these people are men. We drew men today. Really, really freaking cool, man. Alright, I'm gonna go and pee, alright, because I gotta go freaking pee. It's 9 p.m. alright. So yeah. I don't know what I will do like afterwards. Maybe I will do like some color stuff afterwards. I don't know. Because I have not been kind of like doing the color stuff for a very long time. Alright, so we gotta do some color stuff. We will see, or I will probably play a game or something. I don't know. Alright, but yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like two minutes. Alright, 2 minutes. Two minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. Goddamn. I am back. I'm back. Alright. Hold on. Oh, sorry, my bad. You know, I wanna kind of like wanna go and like watch a movie now. I do not wanna draw. What should I do? Alright, well, I can just go and like watch a movie. Alright, I can just end the stream, go watch a movie or something. Alright, or you know, I can keep the stream on, come after I guess dinner. Alright, and then we can either play a game, alright, or two, we can work on our colors or something. Or third option is like I can quickly go and like color all this like really freaking fast, except for the first one. First one is like freaking weird. I'm not gonna do the first one. I will color like these three. Alright, maybe this one as well, we will see. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna color this like really freaking quickly, and then I'm gonna go and like end the stream, and then probably I will start streaming on my gaming channel and like play a game or something. We will see. I did not sleep in the afternoon today, so maybe I'll sleep like early. I don't know. I really kind of like sleep early nowadays. I'm kind of like stressed out, to be honest. Alright, let's start with this one. This one is like very simple. Just using the lasso freaking tool. The lasso tool. Let's go. Alright, this guy had something like black. Alright, so yeah, let's go with black. Oh shit, look at this, beautiful. And then there was some skin color. Yep, there we go. This looks like the Aladdin kind of like guy, alright, an Aladdin guy, you know, weirdly freaking Aladdin kind of like guy, some character from like the Aladdin and like Disney and stuff, I don't know. You know, I kind of like want to play GTA, but I do not have GTA. Also, it won't run on my PC. It will lag, most likely. So, and I do not want to kind of like heat up my PC because I need it for drawing and stuff. So yeah. We will have him a kind of like a bluish kind of like lipstick. I don't know if that would look good, or maybe a reddish lipstick. Yeah, we will have a reddish lipstick on him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and of course the glass as well. Yep, there we go. Pretty easy and simple, if I do say so myself. Here we go. Next is this one. I want to show him like really freaking, I don't know, thinned out, I guess, really freaking grayish kind of like color. I'm really tired right now. I am feeling like really freaking sleeping. Really tired right now. I can see that on my face. Really tired. Not as tired as like I was like day before yesterday though. Day before yesterday I was like freaking dead when I kind of like streamed at night. So yeah, day before yesterday I was like freaking dead because I have been like drawing like non-stop like backgrounds and stuff, so it's like really tiring because you have to kind of like think about and like decide where the color will go and like which color to kind of like have, which value to have, saturation, then the lighting and stuff. It's too much. You know, sometimes I feel that I should just freaking quit this and just start freaking playing games or do something like very simple, you know. I really feel that way because yeah, and people have kind of like even my family members have told me like, do something simple, man, this is all freaking complicated and shit. Yeah, it's like day by day I'm like realizing that I like to complicate my life. I should have just, you know, shilled people out, right? Made a lot of money by making people I don't know, by making a fool out of people, I guess. Just like how other kind of like businessmen and like people do, all right? Could have freaking made a lot of money, then could have gotten a freaking, I don't know, hot bitch, and then married her and shit, you know. Yeah, and then when I would have freaking died, I would have freaking gone to hell. Would be really nice. Really right, nice experience, nice life, to be honest. Wouldn't have regretted anything instead of like doing this shit every single day, busting my ass, or maybe even worse than this, even worse than what I've freaking mentioned. Kind of like became a freaking slave, got myself a freaking shitty ass freaking graphic design job, and you know, died every day, hated myself every day, shat on people, like shat on my family members and shit every single day. Yeah, that would have been wonderful, no? Yeah, most of my family members would have been happy. Hey, but at least you're earning money, you know. You don't like the stuff, you die every day, but you are freaking earning money. Okay, at least you got freaking married and like got a freaking bitch. At least you fucked a bitch, huh? That is exactly what life is. You are born every single minute of your life. You are born, then you do some shitty stuff, give up on your freaking dreams and shit, and then listen to people, give up on your dreams and shit. Kill yourself every day. Either be lucky and like be like super freaking rich, or be like a normal person and like kill yourself every single day, suffer every single day, man. Yeah, that is what life is. Be a normal person, suffer every single day, all right, and then you just die. Or be lucky and somehow kind of like shield people out and be super freaking rich. Get yourself a good, I don't know, good place in like hell before dying, huh? Yeah. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Could have done that shit. Could have done that shit. Could have done some easier freaking shit. But no, I like to complicate stuff. You know, I can just freaking give up on this and like do some AI videos or like entertaining videos and some shit like that. I am not an actor. I am not an actor material or anything. Okay, so I cannot probably act like everyone else. I'm just a freaking stupid idiot. But I can definitely do the AI shit and stuff. Get a lot of money from YouTube and just, I don't know, keep doing that stuff. Just give up on drawing. Give up on everything that I've freaking built up until now. Honestly, I'm like losing it. I'm like thinking about like switching entirely to my gaming channel, to be honest. At least I would have fun, because this is like satisfying till you kind of like complete this shit, complete a drawing, but this is also kind of like very difficult to do. You need a lot of, I don't know, knowledge for this, I guess. But once you kind of like do something like unique, then it's like really freaking satisfying. So that's why I'm like not leaving this shit at all. And I know that this is gonna pay. So my only wish is that, you know, I could have found what I wanted to do in life earlier, but you know, my life has always been like very difficult, to be honest. Nobody was, I don't know, nobody was there to guide me. Nobody was, I don't know, there to tell me your drawing is good, so you should do drawing, or your this is good, so you should do this. Everyone was like, no, you gotta become a kind of like simple, I guess, like everyone else, and like get a job and shit. Yeah. And that's not even like 1% of it, and that's not even like 1% of it. 1% of like my life. This is just, I don't know. The pain is like too much. I'm really freaking angry. There are people who have treated me like freaking shit, who still kind of like treat me like freaking trash. Alright? I swear to God, I'm gonna lash out to some of those people one day. But they're gonna get their punishment, because God is freaking watching. God is freaking watching, you know? People who do like bad of like other people, alright? People who treat other people bad eventually get fucked by karma. I am a very strong believer in karma. One way or another, they get fucked. Literally everyone at this point, even I am like not, I cannot escape from karma, but it is especially true of like people who do bad things to other people, who treat other people bad, who kind of like shit on other people for like no freaking reason at all, just because the other person does not say anything. Alright? Yeah, karma always freaking fucks them up. But that does not mean that you should kind of like stay quiet. You should always raise your voice. Always. It is hard, yes, I know it is very hard to kind of like raise your voice, but you should never stay quiet. It is kind of like sometimes you get scared to kind of like raise your voice or something. At least I do. But you should always speak up your mind. I don't know this guy is like wearing anything or not. I'll probably add a underwear to him. Because of his freaking fat, we cannot even see anything, to be honest. People who do bad to other people always get punished by God. I don't know why I put that color, but alright. I just wanted to kind of like play with colors a little bit. Whatever, man. This is like whatever. I do not like this one like at all. Alright, I think that's it. This color is also fine. We can go a bit kind of like, nah, this is fine. I'll just keep it like this. Really freaking weird color, but okay. Yeah, these two turned out like really good, especially this one. This one is like whatever. Alright, that's it. I don't know, these are like whatever, man. I do not like this one, but the color part I do not like that. Otherwise, other than that, it's fine. It's fine. The sketches turned out like really good. Colors can be, I don't know, improved a lot better. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm just gonna go and have dinner, and then either, I don't know, play a game or something. If I'm like playing a game, then I will stream on my gaming channel. Otherwise I don't know. Otherwise I'll just sleep. So yeah, a lot of people today, 43 views. Goddamn, I did not know there would be like so many freaking people. Man, 43 views, holy shit. And I absolutely freaking did really freaking bad in colors. Okay, I'm gonna delete these two colors, man. I do not like these two colors. I will try to fix them. Hold on. Yeah, this is now fine. The blue was kind of like off, and over here this is fine. I will make this grayish kind of like color, and let's add a kind of like blonde to her hair, to his hair. Sorry, it's a he. All right, it's a he, guys. Don't worry about it. It's a he. All right, there we go. Yeah, these are much better colors. Sorry. All right, yep, that's about it. I'm gonna just freaking go now. Enjoy your meal. Hi. Yeah, I will enjoy my meal. Alright, so yep, that's it, I guess. Thank you for joining and thank you for listening to my freaking bullshit. I will probably come back and like stream on my gaming channel. So if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to my gaming channel. Hold on, let me link you the gaming channel. I have only like 11 subscribers over there, so to subscribe to my gaming channel if you haven't subscribed. All right, so yeah, I'll probably come back and like Yeah, stream. Otherwise I'm just gonna go and like watch a movie or something, or like watch whatever, you know, and go to sleep, I guess. We will see, I don't know. All right, yep, that's about it. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening to bullshit. I am still trying to get back to kind of like drawing, so that's why we kind of like did this today. But I do not know when I will kind of like get back like completely to drawing. But yeah, but I'm kind of like preparing for the illustrations and stuff in like April. So I will probably start drawing illustrations like in 1 or 2 days, okay, because I want to get into the freaking flow of like drawing illustrations. And I'm also doing the animation project that I'm like working on, so that is like I have to do that. I did not do that today, so I have to also do that, and the illustrations and stream and everything. So that's gonna be, I need to manage my time, to be honest. Now I really need to start managing my time. The April month is gonna be freaking hectic for me. All right, yep, that's about it. Goodbye, see ya.